The Who, What, When, Where is Emily, which is me. I'm fixing a chair for the project. I'm fixing it in the shop this week for the project. My project is fixing a chair because it isn't very useful right now because the arm has, it breaks off every now and then, and when you try and sit down, it's really hard to sit down because you fall through pretty much, and it also wiggles. And yeah, these are my plans and research. I looked on a few different sites to figure out steps and also watched a YouTube video. This was a picture of the chair before I started it all together. Then I took it off and the arm off that was broken. Then I sanded where the arm was on the chair. And then I also sanded the arm on its own. Then I had to go buy a screw and 2 bolts to put the arm back on, and I did that. But then one of the bolts wouldn't go back on, so I had to take out the other screws in the bottom of the chair, but I accidentally took out too many when I only had to take out just one of them to put the other bolts on. This is the chair all put together with both bolts and screws on. I decided to sand other parts of the chair to make it look nicer. This is what it looked like at the end with all the stain done. These are just some things I could have done differently with the chair, but my mom didn't want me to. A summarization of my project is that I took off the arm of the chair and I sanded it, I got the bolts, I put it back together, and then I sanded other parts of it to make it look nicer, and then I also stained it to make it look nicer. I think I repaired it correctly because it is more useful now than it was before. You can actually sit on it, and it also looks nicer than it did before. I think I did pretty good. I asked a lot of questions about what I was supposed to do, but I was just making sure I was doing everything correctly because I wanted this project to look good for my parents mainly. The construction wasn't too hard, it just didn't help when I messed up, but I just had to put all the screws back into the chair. It wasn't that big of a deal. I would have done something different. I would have written down more things so I wouldn't have to keep asking Phillips questions about what to do next. Yeah.